morning, everyone. There's Darlene. Good morning. We're just a comedy of errors this morning. The camera didn't work. Facebook's not working. I forgot to change the overlay. You can tell that I need a vacation. Good thing that is gonna happen this afternoon, this evening. We are heading out, and our superstar Darlene will manage the store. Her and Sue and Simon will hold down the fort. Tanya will be joining in at the end of next week, and we are gonna have some fun times. I do see we've got eyeballs on, so I appreciate you for joining us this early. I just realized that we are also up against our friends at Stamplicity. So, hi, Brenda. Sorry, we are going head-to-head with you on the lives here, but that's what replay is for. So if you are joining us on replay, that is fantastic as well. If you do see us, if you can hear us, oh, Diane's there. Good morning, Diane. Yeah, please do jot in the comments and make sure you can see us. Make sure we know you're watching, and thank you so much for joining in this early morning. Because of all the technology delays, we're running a little bit behind. We've got some great stuff to share with you, and so I think we'll just get started. Got the coffee. Darlene's got me
double coffee.
a second coffee.
Well,
it is
treats.
Oh, and treats as well. It is. Oh, they got new trays too.
Yeah. No,
That's
my
your tray. This girl takes care of me. This girl takes care of me.
She's going to miss her Timmies, right?
I will miss my Timmies. So good morning, everyone. Let's cross our fingers. I'm going to try and switch over to the desktop camera. Just get things organized here because, of course, good times with technology. All right. There we go. And look, we can move. We can show. Everything seems to be working okay. I'm going to move this over just a little bit. Sorry for the vertigo, but you guys don't need to see our computer. And where should we get started? So we have, I'm going to start with Hero, because Hero's one of my favorite brands. We've got some new goodies in from Hero Arts and Spellbinders as well over on the Sue's cart, as we affectionately call it. Let's start with Castles and Make Believe. No, we are not going to Scotland, but oh, and look, this camera is really. There we go. That might work a little bit better. We'll just have to keep an eye, because I think just like us, the camera's crooked today as well. This is a fabulous line from Hero Arts called Don't Stop Believin'. Makes me want to sing, but we won't for copyright reasons. And this is a fun little collection that is really designed around the Loch Ness Monster, castles, all of that fun stuff. Now, if you were in the most recent Scrapbook and Cards Today card making event, I know many of you, like us, love that event. Some of these products you already have. They came in your kit. Pardon me. And some of them are add-ons. So let me start here with the, this is unbelievably awesome stamp set. So you've got this fun little sea monster, and he is actually split into two. So that way you can do above water, below water. You can create some really fun scenes, but it would be very easy to be able to push them together too if you wanted a full monster. There's the castle in the background, some waterways. You are unbelievably awesome. You're a legend. Love you, Locks. Gotta have some puns in there. And there is also the coordinating die to go with that. Then there is the unbelievably awesome banners. So I believe, and Darlene, you can correct me if I'm wrong, this was an add-on. So you got the stamp in your kit, but the banners were an add-on. And these are really fun that you can, whether you put the banners with the castle, I've seen samples where the monster is holding the banner. And so you're a legend. I believe in you. You're unbelievably awesome. Have a magical birthday. You absolutely could use these banners without this set as well. Imagine having a cake, whether it's Nina's cake or whether it was the Lawn Fawn cake or just something else that you may have. These banners could tuck inside and really create a fun little scene. Next up, we have the clouds. So again, this is just a nice top cut. So you would just cut your strip however tall or not tall you wanted it. And this would then cut your different cloudy shapes. If it were me, I would also cut these out of either vellum or even just copy paper, and you could make your own stencil. You could do your own cloud stencil. So mix your cardstock and your inky clouds together to create a really fun scene. And then there is this one here, and I know we had some special requests for that, including this one here, and I got one in one of my kits as well, one of my trade show kits. This is a layered stencil. So there's 4 different layers here to help you build this beautiful, beautiful watery scene. Again, just like the clouds, just like the banners, look at how amazing that scene would be on its own. And you put, with the little fish down here, you throw a Happy Father's Day sentiment on there, and that could be really amazing. Or use it in a travel journal. If you are going out west, if you're going somewhere where there is, gorgeous mountains and that kind of thing, you could use it for that. Now, a unbelievable line talking about believing in fairy tales and things would not be complete without the Loch Ness Monster. This is called Gentle Giant, and it is a die set. And look at all the things that are packed in there. So you can, and he is really, really adorable. Spellbinders and Hero Arts, they always have the nicest finishes, all kinds of little details. Like there's little fish here, there's the little boat, the waterscape. So tons of scene making just with this one die, but absolutely you could combine it with the different elements as well. So that is the Don't Stop Believin' collection from Hero Arts.
We do have it as bundles too.
Oh, so. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for reminding me that. And then, you know what? It is Spellbinder's birthday this month. And even though it's Spellbinders, Hero Arts is also part of that. And we kind of went digging in their back catalog. They give us some extra savings on some older items. And we found some things that we thought you guys would find fun. So this one is called, it just has Lake Time Fun. So there is this little silhouette stamp here. And the reason why I chose this is it is very similar to the waffle flower silhouettes. And I think these would make great additions if you have the postage collage series, or maybe you just like ink blending backgrounds, or you know what I was going to say. Could you imagine, this little raft out here on the lake, or you put the dad and the boy kind of fishing down here in the bottom corner. I think it would make an awful lot of fun additions to scenes that you may already have. You're the catch of the day, sending summer joy. It is just a stamp set. There are no dies for that, but I think this one will go a long way to making some fun summer scenes this year. And then I think we've mentioned before, but lots of people are asking for flowers. So I found this Daisy and Bugs set. It is a stamp and die, so you do have the die that goes with it. But look at this big, big daisy. And you know what? I think you could probably, depending on how you color it, argue that it could be a sunflower as well, and really change it up. There's little bees. There's a little tiny ladybug in the corner here. And then here is the bud where the flower is closed up. And the sentiments are, you're the bee's knees, best buds, beautiful, and lovely. So I thought that one was fun. And we only got a limited amount because I tried to put more in my cart and it would only let me get a few. So unfortunately, that's the thing. We love our stencils, so here is a striped stencil just to add to our basics collection. And then this one I could not resist because it goes very well with one of my most favorite lawn fawn stamps, and that is Crazy Antics, where we've got the little mice having a picnic. These are ants, and I'm going to come in as close as it will let me. These are little trails of ants. Darlene's just getting the Crazy Antics here. So there is this guy here with the little mouse and the picnic and everything else. I think I showed this sample before where we've got the ants sliding along and taking the picnic basket with it. Well, imagine if your background was all ants as well. I just thought that it was adorable. Now, do you know if Matt already took one for me or not?
I don't think so.
Okay. We're going to start a Sheri pile over here. So that is the new stuff from Hero Arts. What do you want to do next, Darlene? Do you want to do Memory Place?
Sure.
There's those guys, and here is the collection.
So we have a brand new collection
want
from
that
from Memory Place. It's called Happy Birthday because we're always in search of birthday paper. Very cutesy. I love the color palette. We do have the collection pack, so it's we have the 12x12. We also have the 8x8 and 6x6, like all three different sizes. And beautiful. We do have single sheets too. So I'm going to go through just so you can see. I love cut aparts. They're so easy to use on card fronts or even decorating your layouts. But you have Let's Celebrate, Make a Wish. But look, the bunny.
It's making me hungry for cake for breakfast.
Yeah, but it's cutesy, but also realistic. Like the bunnies look realistic, even though it has that watercolor wash to it. Really nice backgrounds. Here is one, balloon arches is the big thing this year or even last year. But you have this balloon arch with the wood grain on the side. Here is another balloon, an arch. But I like how you could just put one simple photo, just decorate the bottom, do your clusters. Here are little borders, like little tags, some borders.
Cute those tags are.
Yeah, very cute. So you can use it as one piece or cut them out. Like I'm a fussy cutter, so I might cut those out, cut the cameras out. You have some sentiments at the bottom. But look at those little bubbles, the confetti. They have a floral. I like how soft it is. This looks like sand, more sand so than glitter. It has that like texture like you're on a beach or something. But
yeah, I think depending on what you pair it with, you can make arguments for
like glitter as well, like
glitter or the crumble that goes on top of like apple crumble or something like that. You can make lots of arguments for it.
Here are the 4x4 cut aparts. Love it. Look at them. They're so cute.
I just want to put him in my pocket.
Right? Let's celebrate. Camera. There's a camera with balloons. Celebrate your day. Ooh, that's pretty. With that, lacy doily type thing at the top there. This wood grain with some florals, and the backside some little polka dots. So we have single sheets for that. We also have their ephemera pack. What I love about the ephemera pack is there's actually sentiments. Usually when we see sentiments, they have like that white border. This one looks like it was nicely die cut out. So you have happy, celebrate. It's a party, birthday, lots of birthdays. So you can make multiple of items like cards or layouts. Then you have the bears. You also have those little bunnies and the cakes. So that is the ephemera. And we have 2 washi tapes. One washi tape, hard to see, but they're little tags all the way down. So similar to that paper that we saw. And this one are little tickets. So this one says free ticket, admit one, and it has different elements from that collection. So 2 little washi tapes.
Does it show on the picture on the front?
A little bit, but hard to see.
It's very pale, yeah.
We might have better photos on our online.
Yeah. So as always, you can go to the website under new arrivals. This will be under June.
Under June.
Because it is June 3rd. Where's my camera? June the 3rd. So under June, you will find these new papers from Memory Place.
And that's the birthday.
Excellent. All right, my turn, and I've got some goodies from Spellbinders. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to start with what sold out and what we restocked. So, we have restocked on our Sharon scissors. Sharon was a sister store owner who passed away early last year. Yes, so it's been a year since we've lost Sharon, but she was such a force in the industry. And so we brought a few more of those Sharon scissors back in. Sadly, I just saw on Facebook that Sharon's family is closing Buffalo Stamps and stuff. However, a new owner is coming into their location and taking over. I don't know if she's taking over the business or just starting her own business. I mean, that's technicalities, but there will still be a scrapbooking store in Buffalo for all of our Buffalo friends. We also restocked on the Everyday City bundle. This one has all of the different awnings. This one sold super, super fast. This one's got the awnings and then the windows and curtains. And then this is your base set that they add onto. So this is City Holiday. It came out last Christmas, and now we've got the add-ons for it, and you guys have been gobbling that up like hotcakes. So we brought some more in. The bundles has the flowers as well as the windows. And Spellbinders was very intentional that there are a lot of things that they've now doubled up and multiplied so that on a single die. So you're not cutting 27 of the same tiny little piece. You can do much more of a 1 or 2 pass to get all of the individual pieces that
especially
you need.
when you have 6 windows
Well,
there.
exactly. I think when this one came out, it may have been part of, I don't remember if it was a trade show class or if it was something that they did on just online. But they heard from all of us to say, I'm not cutting out 27 windows or 6 windows, as the case may be.
Plus all the extras.
And all the extras. I mean, those of us who love paper piecing, it's definitely a labor of love. But if they can make it easier, and their designers, their graphic artists are just so phenomenal that getting those dies together into the same pass is very greatly appreciated. We have restocked on the scribbled letter embossing folder. It has all kinds of little words and things on it. It is a 2D folder, so it's very subtle, makes for a great background.
Embossing folders in general do really well.
Yes.
Like, it's such a great, easy way to, finish off the card. If you're looking at your card and you're like, something's missing, an embossing folder is usually the way to go.
Yeah, and you can bring in inky techniques and all that kind of thing too. And then we have the restock on the Suds and Buds. This came from the, I want to call it,
I can't remember what the
yes, the cleaning one, Squeaky Clean. I don't think that was the name of the collection. Shiny New Day. Thank you. So this was the cleaning dies. You never thought you'd want to do cleaning, but when you can combine it with paper, then why the heck not? And this is one of the ones, I think when Darlene first showed it, it was very interesting because you can get 2 different patterns in one. So whether you do it as one pass and use both patterns, or whether you do it in one pass and have the 2 separate patterns, you've got options with this folder. It is nice and big, and this one is a 3D folder, so you'll get lots of great dimension with that folder. And that is a perfect segue. So again, I went digging to see what else we can find, and I found this older embossing folder that I don't think we ever had before, from Wendy Vecchi, also from Spellbinders, called Polka Dot and Posy. So here we've got the little floral pattern up the top and this dainty little polka dot, which again probably doesn't show well on the camera, but it is actually 2 polka dots. There's a small and then there's a tiny little polka dot on here. So once again, that 2, I don't want to call it 2-tone, but the 2 pattern on the one folder just makes it so much easier for you to craft with. And then there is a brand new embossing folder. This one is called Whimsical Skies. And to me, I can't remember now which collection it was supposed to come with, but the idea, to me, it looks like wind. Like in that graphical sense, it's trying to depict wind and airflow. You could put that with your Loch Ness Monster from the Hero Arts one that I just showed. This one has been going fast, and so we will restock it if we sell out. But again, look at all that beautiful texture. It'll go great with the birthday stuff. It'll go great with so many different things. More embossing folders. Wow, I really did go. I did go into the embossing folders this time. This one's just an A2 size, so it's just perfect for your A2 panels. But it's called Head in the Clouds. So that would, again, go with your cloudy stencils, go with the things I showed you from Hero. And this would actually look cute with some of the stuff that I just ordered that will be coming in soon.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. This one would too. Showing motion, showing things moving. Yeah. And then last but not least, we had a special order for that. And I said to Darlene, I said, why did we ever not have this one? This one is called a molded frame. So once again, it is an A2 panel size. You would put your paper in and it creates this really gorgeous vignette style of frame with an area in the center. So again, you could really just have some tiny little focal points and it would just look so dramatic and so stunning. So that is new and a restock from Spellbinders. All right, we have a new release today. Today is Elizabeth Craft release. It is a new collection from Annette Green, and I did see that it was already on some other sites. So I think we are good to go to show this off.
Yep, I just received it, so it's there online.
There
I just did a double check. That's like, I'm out, I can't do it. I'm like, I got it. But I'm excited. It's a really nice one. So if you know me, you know I love my planners. And this is Annette Green's Everyday Memories new collection for a new pair. So this will be collection number 2 in that series. Let's start off with this stunning 12 by 12 paper called Rest and Relaxation. So that will be Sheri and Matt because they're going to have lots of rest and relaxation while they're gone because they know their store's in good hands. But
sure do.
Love the color palette. So love that. For me, it also has that rustic look, but I love the colors. There's lots of textures. There's like these ones have numbers on it. There's polka dots. There's little crosses. There's hard to see, but there's like measuring. You know what? I'm going to open this one because I can take this one after. But I just want to show you.
You know that Darlene has this in her I Want It pot.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of anything planner. But let's take a quick dive into here. But look at all that color and, well, fussy cut, those little 3x4. Well, that's it. I think they're 2x3 cards. But this is very different for Annette. Usually she has, you know, her bees, her flowers. But look how stunning this paper is. So some numbers. You have the nice washes at the back. This one has the alphabet in really, really small print. Not sure if that will focus, but it's the ABCs, the diagonal. Ooh, that doesn't look good on the screen there. You have the measuring tape. It just blurred the whole thing out. And then here are the crosses.
Needs coffee too, does it?
Yes. And look at the banners. I love these. Whether you use it as a, you know, a sheet cut in half for your layouts or you cut them out individually. But you have the admit one, the scissors. Here you have the ledger sheet. And then it looks like we have a repeat. So the nice thing about ECD is that you will have the repeat pattern, but your B-side is going to be different. So here was the alphabet, which is what we saw at the first. Just to give you an overview, you have the polka dots on orange, but this one you have the blue, like jean type look. So that way you don't have to worry about liking A and B side and, you know, trying to figure it out. They do change the B side around. And so that is the 12 by 12. And now this is how much goodies she has in this collection. Let's start off with the stamp set. This is called Art and Hobbies. You have your paint palette. You have this nice texture at the back. Art, must make art, must sew, must stitch, the sewing, handcrafted. And so this is just a stamp set. This one is a stamp and die. It's called Book Lover. I know there's plenty of you out there that love books. This book belongs to you. So if you love books and you like to have your own books without giving it away, you can stamp that and put your name. There's that library card, bucket list, reading list, overview. This is a great listing, like you can listing journal. I'd rather be reading or Green's bookstore. And there's little checklists, of course, with the flowers. And there is a couple of dies to match.
That this book belongs to is good if you like to loan your books to your friends.
Yeah, so that way you get them back, right? It's like what the libraries do, property of. This one's called Let's Go. So this is a travel theme. It has, the girl, the man, and the woman. Getaway, remember, staycation, let's go. The baggage tag, so if you want to write your info. Rest and relaxation, destination, travel more. You have your globe. You also have explore, dream, discover, travel, live your life. I love that one. And this one is also a stamp and die set. So you have the 3.
I like that you just get the dies with it and you don't even have to think
about
it.
And the dies they pick out are perfect because it's usually the ones that you'll fussy cut or, you'll cut out and use. So I think this is my favorite because I'm into like textures. Even if I don't use it the way it's meant to be, I like it for background. So this is called the layer tags. You have like the tags. You have this nice flourish. I guess these are like little it looks like reinforcement holes. And then you have lines.
Like I'm going to say honeycomb. I know it's round, but just a nice texture.
Yeah. And then you have, so if you're looking for something to write and you can't write straight, I hear that a lot. Here is like these dotted lines. So, and then you also have this little table.
The lines would coordinate well with that the book other book one, yes. So that if you wanted to keep track of your books
and you can write,
make your own little book journal.
But look what they have. They added the tags at the back. Ooh. So if you wanted to make your own tags, it has the different toppings, reinforcement holes. So love how that's behind there too. So that is called layered tags.
We'll have to see if these are still in stock when I come back.
I know, right? Sheri's a book. She and I are book lovers. We love to read and, plus our arts, our crafting. But this is the pocket pages number 2. So the original one had different configurations and they've listened and they've now come up with just the 4 5/8 by 8 and 3/16, and it's a full size pocket page. So this is a whole pack of that full size. I know we've all asked for it and now we have it.
And if you don't want to do, 3 and 8 and 3/16, you could do 8 and a quarter and just have a little bit of wiggle room. Yeah. That's probably what I would do.
Right? Yeah. That's what she'll do. I love my 16th of an inch.
Darlene loves her 16th.
And so now we're going into the dies, and we have a new, I call it a base page die because it's nice and full page. This is called the rounded travel page. Her first release had the straight edge. Now you get that rounded corner. Oh, I know who that is. That's Michelle from Simplicity.
Hello, Michelle.
She's in the picture. Yeah. But you get all this goodness. So this is a travel theme. So you got the globe, the airplane. I love the different reinforcements here, like the geotag and the little
people
squiggles.
Were looking for geotag dies. So now we've got them.
And this, the sunglasses, the luggage, a little tag here because, we always need a luggage tag to go along with it. I can't see what's at the bottom, but there's lots and lots of goodies here. You have the different kinds of suitcases.
That would go really well with somebody else's suitcases.
Yep. Someone needs to make a little travel journal for a trip.
If anyone wants to do a travel journal for me, I will happily add photos to them.
This is called Home Hobbies. So Home Hobbies has a different base page. It's not really a half page, but it has like that tab. It has these little mattings, but it is art focused. So you get like the paintbrush, the paint tube, the little splatters. And it looks like there's some crochet hooks and knitting needles. That looks like what's here, but it's not on the front here.
So I would guess that's what that's for.
Yeah, because it has all the stitching here too. So that I'm thinking this is all your different types of crafting hobbies.
Your fabric or your stitching crafts.
Oh, this one just caught my eye. It's that paint drip. It's a little border of a paint drip. That would be cool.
Or it could be chocolate.
Yeah. So I know
obviously not in this collection, but you could use it
or honey, right? Like dripping.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even if you're not a planner, there is elements in here that you could use on your layouts or your art journals and stuff like that, which is really cool.
And I think what really appealed to me is the interesting shape
Yes.
to that page. And it's got the little thumb notch at the bottom, or you could put it at the top depending on where your page goes.
Yeah.
And it's just unique. It's different.
And it's different because you can do it in like, the up and down and put them together and do a side pocket, or do a fold in the middle and do like a little insert flip flap. So that's me. I'm already thinking outside the box.
Yep.
And we have library pockets and accessories. So here is another base page. It has, it goes on your base page, the rounded one. It's two little pockets. So the interactive, this one is book themed. So you got the stack of books, the little bookmark tassel, different edges. You have your coffee cup. Of course, it always seems like if you're in your like library, like your book area, there's always plants around. So they always include those. It has bliss, quiet, cozy. So this is called library pockets and accessories. Oh, this is a Sheri theme one. This is called summer vibes. And I'm saying that because there's a pineapple. So here is a very tropical theme. Oh, I love this little frame here with the bamboo. You have your tickets. You have your pineapple. Oh, look at this one. It like the honeycomb or,
portholes.
Yeah, really cool. Lots of texture. So there. And it keeps going. There's still two more.
But wait, there's more.
So this is called a Pocket Page Insert 3. These are more elements you put into those sleeves, the pocket sleeves, or you can use it on. But now we have different configurations. And I love how they have stitching marks or little corner designs here. This one says, love this story noted. And then there's a Pocket Page Insert 4. I love how they're...
A question on this one.
Yes.
And it looks like with these slots, could you put your photo in there and just have it hold your photo?
I'm thinking, if you cut your photo to the size, you could for sure use them as corner...
Just the corner...
The corners, yeah. There's a word. I can't think of it. If you know what I'm thinking of, put it in. I think, they're corners, basically. Photo corners.
Photo corners. We need more coffee.
And we have Pocket Page Insert 4. So same thing. I'm not sure if you can see, but these are the page protectors. And she makes dies that you can just cut it out so you don't have to measure. And then it fits in those little slots. So here's another collection. I love it because there's alphabets. But she didn't forget lots of vowels. I always say we always need lots of letters. So yes, you have your A, E, I, O, U here, but you have a second strip here with more, and then numbers. I think there's 3 rows of numbers here, or 2 rows. I can't see. 2 rows of numbers, and lots of edging. So if you want to make your elements decorative, so look over here. There's a postage, lots of borders. You have the little banners. So love that. And last but not least, it was a big release, but Everyday Ephemera number 2 is out. And I think this is my favorite one.
Did we get more of number 1?
We got more number 1. So number 1 is now restocked. I think I put it on the floor. But look, you have postcards. You have letters. Yes, you do have to fuzzy cut for these ones. There is passports and luggage tags, and there's measuring tape and scissors. And we have some great sentiments that you can add in different colors. I'm going to skip some because there's a lot here. But the travel theme. So you have the seashells, the fish.
Also good for Father's Day.
Yes.
Lots of people have dads that like to fish.
So you have those Admit One tickets. You have some little... tags or for journaling
spots,
and
or
then
you could use that in your books.
Oh, look at that. And sunglasses. So it does repeat. I believe it comes out twice in here, but lots and lots of goodies. See, I would just bring this to one of my kids' baseball games and sit there and fussy cut. And here is Ephemera 1. So we do have it back in stock. So 1 and now 2, and they are live on our website.
Hello, Megan. Megan Andrew from Scrapbook and Cards Today is in the comments. So hello, Megan. Good to see you.
And that is ECD.
There we go. And just as we are wrapping things up, so thank you for joining us, Megan. Thank you for everyone who's joining us. Got a couple of announcements, and then we will get on because we gotta go open the doors there. But let me go to our announcements. And I think I'm out of order here, so let me There we go. Number 1. Oh, that is number 1.
Special.
All right. This Thursday, tomorrow, because I'm not here, Darlene is taking over Make and Mingle. This is a free event that is in our store starting at 4 o'clock. We usually do it the first Thursday of every month. Now, we've had lots and lots of we've seen lots and lots of art journaling out there in our community, and Darlene has certainly become very passionate about that as well. So I'm going to just switch back to our desktop. She's actually going to share with you what she's going to be making, or what you're going to be making if you come and see us in person tomorrow night starting at 4 to learn a little bit more about art journaling. There we go.
So if you're here, you are going to create one tag. I did two different tags here that can inspire you. We're using Ciao Bella as one of our inspiration, and mixed in with Simply Stated just to show you that you could use anything. We'll be doing a lot of, you could say messy, but it's not as messy. We will be doing smushing. We'll do doodling. Ciao Bella is a company that, yes, you do have to fussy cut, but I did do all the fussy cutting. So if you're not a fussy cutter, but you want to play, come and play. I've done the fussy cutting. I did leave a few sheets behind that if you want to fussy cut, you have that option as well. But we're going to play and make cute little tags with some inking. We get to play with Catherine Pooler's re-inkers. I use her re-inkers to do my background. So lots of playing. So that is tomorrow at 4 p.m.
And if you come, so only for that Make and Mingle time slot, we will have some extra savings on Ciao Bella, goodies as well. All right, back to our announcements. So we did Darlene's Make and Mingle. Just want to remind you, we still have registration open for Deanna's Timeless Harmony class. Cottage Garden takes place this Saturday. That one is sold out. But Timeless Harmony is now open for registration. I believe I have to give my final numbers when I come back from vacation. I believe it's June 19th, so that the end of that week. So there's still a little bit of time to sign up, but I wouldn't wait too long because we don't want you to miss out. We have our Christmas Kickstart event, and some of the ladies in my classes on Monday were talking about this. This is a great virtual event that we do with 4 other crafting stores, 3 in the US and Stamplicity here in Ontario with us. You will get 5 2-hour classes where you will complete projects. That is 10 hours of classes. Plus, you will get 5 45-minute inspiration sessions. So throughout the weekend, you are going to make lots, you are going to learn lots, and you are going to have lots of fun. And you're going to get kickstarting on your Christmas cards. So it is the last weekend of August. We know that here in Ontario, that is a weekend that a lot of people go on vacation. So if you would prefer, you can still sign up, but we will have replays available as well. And guess what? Our Great Ontario Shop Hop starts next Saturday. Yeah. Not this weekend, but next weekend. You would buy your passport for $10 and get 15% off each one of these 4 amazing stores in Ontario. You are welcome to order your passport online and pick it up if you come to us as your first location, or just whichever store you stop in first, pick up your passport from there. And even better, there are prizes at the end. So if you visit all 4 stores, you have a chance to win some of our biggest prizes. If you only get to 1 or 2 stores, you can still enter to win prizes. They'll just be a little bit smaller in scope. So I really hope to see lots of great people from across Ontario in June and July, and have lots of fun with that. It's always great to go to the different stores and see the different things they specialize in, talk to the different store owners, connect with other shop hoppers. It is a ton of fun. And now, the moment that we have been waiting for here. Let me see if I can get this drum roll to work. Nope, wrong one. Where's my drum roll? Here we go. Oops. Here we go. That was a little anticlimactic. Why is this that? Here we go. We have our deal of the week. Let's try that again. The deal of the week this week is 25% off select Lawn Fawn stamps, dies, stencils, and more. We do have a Lawn Fawn release coming up in just a couple of weeks, and we just wanted to put some focus on some of the older items we have before all of that new stuff comes in. So I'm going to switch back to the desktop. Darlene and Sue, as they were putting it out yesterday, did pull some things so I could share that with you. So deal of the week, 25% off select Lawn Fawn. We do have to put the banner up still, but if you go under, I think it's under special buys on our website, you can find everything there. So who doesn't love waffles? This is a stamp and die bundle. And the things I'm going to show you, this is just a selection of what's on sale. You're going to go to the website, and we do also have a separate section set up here in the store. So if you are shopping in store, you can go there and shop the deal of the week. This would be really cute to make a fun Father's Day card. If you're making dad breakfast in bed, or maybe he just likes waffles. I know in our house, Matt's usually the one who makes the waffles. So for him to receive waffles made for him is always a special thing. We have a rounded corner stitch die, so some nesting die sets. We have some borders. We have blenders for that great summer cocktail for your smoothies. This also might go with stuff that is coming in the next release. Not going to give away too much, but this one is super fun. We've got our margarita glass. I know margaritas are my favorite tropical vacation drink. Probably won't see too much of these in London, but you never know. You never know. We've got our little taco stand. This is the add-on to go with the treat cart for making tacos. I just love all these little accessories. I love like Darlene taught me a lot about scene building, and I love all these tiny little accessories. They also work well in your planners or calendars, that kind of thing. We've got the basket weave stencil, and we've got butterflies. And again, this is just a smattering of the things that we have in our deal of the week this week. And that's 25% off select Lawn Fawn in store and online. You can find them on our website. Sorry, I didn't mean to elbow you there. And guess what? We made it. We made it. So come back. Here we go. Thank you so much for joining us early. Thank you for grabbing your coffee and signing in with us, even though we have had technical issues, we've had speaking issues, but we have fun. We have fun, and I hope that shows through. Thank you all to all those customers who came out to our D-Stash sale last weekend. We saw so many people that we haven't seen in a while, so it was wonderful to just connect in person. Don't forget about Darlene's Make and Mingle tomorrow night, and we will see you on the flip side. I'm not sure if there will be a what's new or not. Depends on what kind of comes in the doors. Matt's got a lot of things set up, and we, as in Darlene, because I won't be here, may get together and put a Facebook what's new together, or just watch our social channels, because we will have all kinds of posts and announcements and all of that good stuff. Don't worry, just because I'm away, all you mice can continue to play. Bye, Megan. Bye, April. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today, and have a wonderful rest of your week.
Bye.